I need to get music on this thing. Oh, yeah. Yo. This is your boy Terry the Black with the homie.
Zeus son-in-law, what's going on?
Man, it's crazy weekend. I finally got my boy back, man. He been busy with the family stuff, man. It's Halloween week, so down here we do everybody got something doing all the way to Halloween, like seven, like Hanukkah, damn near. But so hey man, just a lot of stuff going on, man. Like my Cowboys sorry as hell. I'm gonna be 100. They've been sorry. Longhorns came back through for me. You know what I mean? Basketball season up. What about yourself, man?
Man, listen, man, everything been good, man. The Crimson Tide, man, blow somebody out, blow somebody out this past weekend. But hell, to be honest with you, I think we still can get took again. Still lost 2 games. Thank God that it is 12 teams that can make the playoffs now.
Yep.
I feel good about that situation.
What
So,
up?
the Baltimore Ravens, I mean, we hell, we
Man,
yeah,
we
we
gotta talk
dropped the
about that.
ball. We
We gotta talk
we
about that one, man.
Yeah, we dropped the ball, man. We came out, man. I thought that we was gonna run up the score on the man. Jameis Winston came out there as wild
What
as
up,
a Thor
Phoenix?
as he is.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, man. It's just crazy, man. It's one of those situations, bro. Like, whatever you want to get into first, man. What you got going on, bro?
So I think we just start with the college first, because like right there, that's our passion right there. College football is our passion.
Uh-huh.
And we in the same conference, in the greatest conference in America. As college football is, it ain't gonna be no undefeated teams. Ain't gonna, nobody getting on the sweet. You know what I'm saying? No, you know. Um, I think like, hey, I feel you on the Vanderbilt thing. I was like, man, Vandy is something different. And you saw it firsthand. We could have really blew that game up. We played sloppy as hell. I could tell they still have the after effects of the Georgia game. They felt some type of way. They need clean. And it's a lot of things like that. I could be. What's up, Phoenix? Hey, you ain't say nothing to my boy, man. Hold up. You gotta say.
Man, hey man, keep on going with the segment, man. Let's go, man. You on to something. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, there you go. Look, there you go. There she go. Right
I
there,
mean,
bam.
let's go. Let's go, man. Keep on going with the segment. What
So,
you
so,
got?
so, man, like, I see some issues with our line, man. Our line, I don't know if it's really our line or yours, because yours went like 17 for 17. He was slinging that ball around everywhere. Yeah, short mid. I mean, he put a clinic on there on them. You know what I mean? And our running game is getting back in shape. I'm happy about that. Running game getting back in shape. But we just had a lot of sloppy penalties, man. That kept them in the game. We had a lot of things. And us got you while I was telling folks, I was telling Will and them, like, Vandy got a weird scheme. Like, nobody really runs that inverted eye, like inverted wishbone like that. Unless you like, well, what, like Georgia Tech or like Navy. I think Navy does something like that now. So it's not these last 2 games, Georgia with their defense, the way they play defense, it's few teams like Nebraska, the Iowa States that play that type of defense. It's hard to adjust on that, especially when like you've been used to, like you were saying. I'll give you your props. You're saying that we really haven't been playing deep, like we ain't really played a hardcore defense like that, which I disagree slightly. I think we played good. I'm not gonna sit up and boo boo on OU and boo boo on what's called defense. That's the one thing they do got. But them Michigan OU, that's the only thing they do got right is their defense. However, what I will agree with you on, what I would definitely agree with you on, Georgia play a different style. If your quarterback isn't running, isn't mobile, wants to sit in the pocket and everything, like say Milroy, y'all ate that defense up because Milroy, when he don't see it right, he getting out that pocket, he getting up out of there. And that was the issue I saw us having in Georgia. I don't think we talked since the Georgia game happened. Like we ain't talking.
No, we haven't.
So fast forward to Vandy, they did some similar stuff to what Georgia was doing on defense. It was giving our offensive line issues, and that needs to be tightened up. Because when you was halftime, he's gonna pick a defense apart. You know. So what you think?
To be honest with you, to kind of just come into this segment, man, I think that I think Quinn need to go ahead and sit down somewhere. I think Archie need to go ahead and start. A lot of people are saying that, not just them. Basically, me looking at it because y'all look more relaxed. Also, Archie can run. You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference right there.
You know, Archie got like the mobility factor, not the experience. Quinn got the experience. We all know that Quinn is a damn near 5-year, starting, a 5 years.
He's actually a redshirt junior.
Junior, he is okay.
Yeah,
I mean, so he do got 5 years basically inside the camp. He got 5 years because
he had 1 year with Ohio State, then he came down here. So yeah, in that scheme, I'd say yeah, I got you.
Okay, so you've been with Start for all these years. The guy's a turnover monster. He looks like Josh Allen of old. Of when I'm, throwing the picks. He just looks so sloppy with it. It's just like me watching him play. He just don't look like that same player. Even before he got hurt, he threw like 2 picks, I think, in the opener, right? So he just don't look.
Not in the opener. He threw.
What game that was? He threw 2 after that though, and then he got hurt, and then he laid down for like about 3 games. And Archie,
I don't think he threw a pick.
He do. He
threw a pick in the Michigan game.
I mean, he got 2 picks. Yeah, he got 2 picks on his resume. Before that, I think he got probably like 7 or 6 on the season.
Yeah, now he does.
So like I said before, I think replace quarterback. That's the first thing that I would do personally. And also with y'all playing Vandy, I told you before. I said, bro, I'm coming out there in that, in that bell. I'm coming out there in that 85 bell. I'm not finna let you dictate. I'm not finna continue letting you dictate the shit out of me. I'm not gonna continue letting you 3 here, 2 here, 5 here, 5 there. Like this shit is demoralizing. Like
I tell you this though, real talk. We'll go with that. They did something similar. However, I don't think they didn't go. They went to bare alignment. They did a bare alignment, and then they pretty much eliminated the inside run. Like they didn't run inside us like that much. A lot of their runs came from like outside tosses with that boy 9. That boy 9 fast. That cat fast. Yeah, I don't know who that dude is, but like that was the issue. But like you can only take when you give a short field, you can only do so much. And then we didn't really those interceptions about the interceptions too. I want to say that's good scouting. That's good scouting because what they did, it was a lot of tip drills. It wasn't like bad decision interceptions. It wasn't like he threw it in coverage and they pick it off. It wasn't one like that. It was more of they're doing a run pass option, and the lineman happened to have his hands up and got in the passing lane, and it'll be a tip drill situation. So to me, I kind of blame that. That's a little bit on the line too. So you gotta keep the passing lanes open. That's kind of on the line right there. And then he had 1 pick where it was a free rusher. He tried to throw it over him, and the dude tipped it and went up. And it was just one of them. It's one of them things where you really can't control that. Really, that the play was going that way. They caught a perfect blitz. He's trying to make something work out. Nothing. It is what it is.
Well, actually, you kind of can blame it on him. I think it was more timing. You got to get your hands up. If they know that they don't have a ferocious pass rush, you get your hands up. Or like you say, you blitz from either side. So I think that Quinn, he has been throwing these type of interceptions for a while. It just so happened it had caught up with him inside this game. It's going to be many more that he's going to throw. But the way how cupcake that schedule is, you might not lose another game until you get to either the SEC championship game.
A&M gonna be hard. That's a hard game, right?
Nah, I mean, like I said, bro, I think it'll be an interesting game. I still think that Texas can take A&M. I watched A&M. A&M look pretty good, but their defense is kind of lackluster a little bit too. So their defense is kind of on that back end. And the only reason, like you said before, with the toss plays, I get it. But if you in that 40, if you in that bear, that 46, you should be able to contain everything up front. Now I get it. You took away the inside runs. You should be able to do the outside. Them niggas, my fault. Them boys are light on the outside. It shouldn't be they should be holding that edge. It's 5 on the line. You should be able to hold the edge. Hold the edge. You got speed linebackers that you should be able to get it. I'm manning you up on the outside. Whatever happened, man. I'm gonna try to do a quick jam on you. Whatever. But I'm finna place you because the quarterback really ain't necessarily that accurate. He just, whenever he get that little bit of time, man,
he'll scramble for you too. He'll scramble on your ass too. That's another thing.
So yeah, he will. But like I said before, if you run in the bell, you trapping everything inside. You're able to read your keys. But if you're teaching these kids that have not probably either played a lot of football or played a lot of football, never played this scheme. Now this is a one-time scheme. Nobody's going to play Vandy again. Let's just make that clear. Vandy ain't going to the SEC championship game.
Yeah, they going to the bowl game. That's about it because they got 5 wins.
The bowl game. I mean, I think Georgia got them. When Georgia got them either next or either probably a little while after that. But Georgia going to play them.
Let me see. I could go on.
Yeah, Georgia got them coming on up. Georgia play Vandy every year. I know it was the East.
Oh, no, because it's a round robin. So they actually don't play Georgia. You know who they play? They play LSU and Tennessee. I'll show you real quick. It's weird.
Shit, they ain't running like that on Tennessee front. They front 7. They don't need to run no bell. The way how they got them 2 big nasty boys inside, man, you gonna be able to run on that.
And like I said, I was telling Will, man, like, look, of all games I see Georgia losing, it's probably gonna be Tennessee because they got 2 things that's gonna go against.
No. I mean, Georgia's not losing no more games.
You think so?
Georgia finished winning. Losing games. Georgia is finna go. Kirby Smart got them ready to play. Whenever you go out there and you go blow Texas out the water like that, you beat them to death. They damn near surrendered and then went and kicked them again. So no. I mean, bro, it ain't nobody in the SEC. Tennessee is a pretty decent team, but you got to understand something. Let me tell you something. Whenever you play your rival, he's been playing that same coach for the last 3 years. So he know what to expect from Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's what he got over a lot of people. Now, true enough, yeah, we play them every year, but hell, that damn defense, Tennessee ain't had no defense like that to this year. They went out and paid some good money for that front set. That front 7. I even told you that. You remember I told you, I said, bro,
they legit.
Come out of front, man, they front 7 is nasty.
They probably got the best front 7 in the SEC right now.
No. They got the best front in the nation.
Well, front defensive line. My bad. Excuse me.
Defensive line. That front 7, dog, them linebackers, the way how they eat off of you, and the way how them 2 big boys they got up front and the end, man, they gonna be nasty. If they can stay healthy, that's all it really come down to. If they can stay healthy, so no, I see Georgia going the distance though. To be honest with you, I think I see Georgia finishing on up going to the SEC championship game, and I think it's gonna be them in Texas because we don't have any size now. I don't know how they're gonna do that this year. It's gonna be very weird. I know it's gonna probably just go off record.
But like I said, like if there's 3 to 4,
and them undefeated in the conference, ain't that some shit?
Who?
I said,
they undefeated.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm telling you. All right, I'm gonna look at Georgia thing because like people sleep on this game. Florida, they shouldn't win. They shouldn't have no business beating Georgia. They have no business doing that, right? But that's a rivalry game. Never know what shit.
Yeah, but that rivalry game like later in the year, you never know. And like I said, in those situations, the coach is coaching for his job.
Yeah, especially Florida.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if he managed to kind of end this nightmare, the boosters will kind of forgive him. But man, they gonna owe him so much money, man. It's gonna be like typical
Yeah.
SEC situations, man. The payout gonna be big. You know, we'll
Mhm.
see. But I think Georgia already see the trap game. Kirby gonna have them ready to play. But if when we talk about
This the only game I see. I'm not buying Ole Miss for nothing, man. That shocked me. Lane Kiffin,
mm,
it do too much. It do too much silliness. I can't
um
trust.
um,
I can't
bro,
trust Lane.
Lane Kiffin need to go to a team that already inherits a great defense, and he come in with his offensive philosophy, dog. That's the
Yeah,
only way how they gonna win something. To be honest with you, he needs a team that's already made up. Like he'll be great for Tennessee. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
He'll
know.
be probably
Hyper's a good ass coach though. I don't think only way I see him leaving Tennessee if let's say the Cowboys call him up or something. They want to get a young offensive mind.
no. I mean, who young? Who you talking about young?
Hyper, from Tennessee, the coach. They run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, not with that personnel. That personnel so bad. That personnel is like
I mean, Cowboys person at horrible right now.
Dak is like so terrible though. Dak ain't better than none of the
And
boys that he had.
we will get to that because look, I got stats to back my claim up on this. I got
Bro,
stats.
please don't talk about them stats he did at the end of the game. But go ahead and continue.
Oh, I'm not even.
I already
No.
know you
No. It's legit It's legit stats. I said it
No,
on
it's not.
Monday.
No, it's not. I seen the boy play. I seen him play against the 49ers. It's either something you looking at and nobody else is looking at.
I'm telling you, I saw. Trust me, it's deeper than. It's easier to blame Dak and CD because they're making the most money.
I'm not saying that I'm blaming CD.
But
man, did you see
that?
that?
No. I'm not saying you saying anything. This is what I'm saying.
That?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Do you watch football?
I have the stats. I can prove what I'm talking about. We get that later on.
Yeah, well, I might get up out the line, man. If you start.
No. It's a legit stats. It's legit. It's not like it's not me. It's not even me defending Dak on anything. Dak made some bad throws. But I'm saying it's what's going on with the scheme. It's going on with the offense in general. It's deeper than just okay. Let's blame the quarterback. It's deeper than that. Trust me.
Yeah.
They putting too much. They putting everything on that man, and you're not playing good football. And you agree with me when I bring this up. You agree with me, all right? Because I can show you. We'll talk about that a little later on. But like basically what I was saying, reason I'm saying Georgia better watch out for Tennessee because Tennessee guys they pretty much a mirror image of y'all when it comes to y'all offense, where you got a running quarterback, you got a good running back, you got good receivers. You know what I'm saying? That defense is susceptible to running quarterbacks. It's susceptible to it because it's designed for the quarterback to stay in the pocket and hold the ball. If I can't pronounce his name from the Island dude.
Tennessee quarterback, right?
Yeah. He literally could just play just like Miro to a point, not exactly like him because that's impossible to mimic. But just if you run out the pocket when they doing them stunts and stuff, that's gonna open up everything in their offense. And and Georgia better be they better be on top of that. That's all. That's the only thing I can see derailing their situation is that type of game. You know.
Yeah, like I said, me and you were looking at two different games, but I got you though. I agree.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying now they defense. I don't know what they secondary gonna do against Beck because Tennessee secondary is a little weird. You know what I mean? They got a little patchwork, but they front is cold. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to win that game for Georgia is ETN in that game. Really, they're gonna have to get the run game together. They can't rely on Beck because Beck we proved y'all proved it and we proved that Beck could get picked off. Beck could get flustered. He'll throw in coverage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said before, they throw the ball. Shit, Beck throwing the ball 60 times in college.
And getting intercept like you saw what our defense. That's the only thing I can say that played good. Our defense. We just
defense gonna get steamrolled against the right Man, that defense gonna get ate alive, man. If somebody just come out there after after seeing them kind of like in position. No, bro. Y'all defense and my defense look just alike. Twins.
No,
Identical twins.
I disagree.
Identical twins, bro.
I disagree with that.
Identical twins.
The thing is,
Texas
though,
defense does not look. They haven't even been fully explored yet because they have not played. Only Georgia.
What are you talking about?
And got what? What happened?
Listen, hear me out.
Answer the question, man.
Hold on, hear me out. What happens when you play if your offense giving up the short field? This is mathematics here. If your offense is not moving the ball, giving up the short field, they start on a 45. Your defense can only do so much in that situation if you constantly keep doing it. Now I can understand if you're playing a battle of attrition, like y'all, both defenses doing. You might have a game like y'all had with Ed Shubley. Was it 9-7, something like that? Y'all might have something like that. However, when you can't give a team like Georgia, can't give a team like your team, can't give a team like Tennessee, can't give a team like ours the short field. You can't do it. If you constantly keep doing it, your defense gonna look suspect because they a first down give them in field goal range. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, play D. At the end of the day, you gotta play D. It don't matter what I'm you talking about, because I remember we had some great teams. I remember when McElroy. I remember when AJ McCarron at times, man, shit, even Matt Jones turned the ball over. The defense still stood in there and made them settle for them three. Whenever like I said, bend but don't break. That's the old philosophy. I'm just basically telling you that I think that we identical, bro. I don't think Texas is as good as you think they are.
And
aren't you gonna have to start to keep some of those drives alive too? Because y'all got a lot of 3 and outs, here and there. Like y'all, like for some reason,
first half.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all very stagnant. Y'all very stagnant a lot. Y'all are stagnant offense up under him. Like like me and you agree. But we do agree that quarterback situation needs to be changed.
I would say this.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ewell's experience is worth keeping them there. If they get the line situated, they've been slacking on the slide blocking, like a little stuff like what Georgia and Vandy did a lot of this too. They'll overload the side, and if they communicate, if our communication ain't right, it's gonna be a free rush coming. They got to clean that up. That's something that got to be cleaned up.
Man, he got to stand in that pocket. He got to look down that barrel.
Yeah, I agree.
He got to look down that barrel sometimes. He got to know that's the great quarterbacks. Even Melrose sometimes, even though it's garbage as he is. Man, hey, sometimes you got to stand. You got to know they finna hit you up under your chin. You got to
Yeah. But what I'm saying, like that, I'm just saying out of the offensive line, that part got to fix. Then I believe like we got more weapons. We not really like this last game. Like Isaiah Bond didn't play because I think he had injured his ankle during practice or some shit. He had they kept him out this game.
I mean, he been nicked up ever since Oklahoma though, right?
Technically, yeah. He didn't really play that much against. That's another thing stagnant because like that dude a playmaker, and
he is.
You don't have him. You don't because like here's the thing. Here's another thing. This is the reason why I'm saying, hey, that Tennessee game for Georgia they better be. Hey, they better get whatever. They better don't come in that bullshit because
they gonna beat Georgia at the death.
We'll say what?
I said they're gonna beat Georgia. Georgia gonna beat Tennessee to death.
They should, but what I'm saying.
No, they will.
They should. Look,
man, they don't even have to go up to Rocky Top. They coming down. Rocky Top, yes, I can see them potentially winning, but them going to Athens, I see them getting. I see them being beat, man. I see them losing by
might be a 10. If they win, it's gonna be like a 10, 13 point game. I can see that. I don't see Tennessee getting blown out. I don't see that. Not with that.
I'm saying, yeah, I can see them losing by probably 14.
Yeah, that's the tops. I can see that. Mm-hmm. That's fair. Because you at home. What's up?
But that's still kind of like a whooping because a lot of times you beat teams to death and then they might score them last minute Touchdown. Shout out to Dak Prescott. Excuse me. I'm sorry, brother. I ain't mean to say that.
I know you ain't talking. Y'all just got beat by Jameis Winston. That's not act like it's just.
Bro, it don't matter, bro. We still in the hunt.
Ain't all sweet now. Don't play
Man,
that.
who y'all beat?
Look,
y'all
man,
couldn't even beat a team that was down to their 7 wide receivers.
Look, I'm not even talking noise about anything. I'm just over here pouring out.
You had a team that had 2.
Hey, be humble. That's all I said. Be humble. Y'all got
the 1 and the 2. Man, boy, you better stop, man. We're gonna get on, bro.
No, but look.
I mean, if you had to bet your money on somebody, who would you
I
go
didn't
with?
bet.
Ravens?
I told you this. I don't know if I told you this. I told Thumbnail Lady this. Look, I'm not covering my team just because I'm looking at our injury situation.
Bro, even if they were healthy, bro, they would.
Let's get to this. All right.
Bro, even if they was healthy, let's go ahead and get these for this segment, man. Get this on out the way, bro.
Let's go and talk about this.
You finna go ahead and, bro, you are one of those type of people. You are very delusional.
I'm not being delusional.
You are the king of delusion, dog.
What are you talking about?
And you and Jared Jones need to probably sit together.
All right.
Matter of fact, next game, I want to see you in the press box with Jared Jones. You holding his hand. Y'all end up singing. Y'all end up watching Hocus Pocus tomorrow.
Okay. This is my overall issue with my team right now, and this is me being totally honest. Okay. You brought Dalvin Cook up. You have Deuce. And Zeke actually was running good in the first half. He was actually running pretty good. Why is there only 19 rushing attempts?
I mean,
please just tell me this.
Great play calling.
You're not set. My point is, they're not setting things up for the pass. I'll tell you the truth. I stopped watching the game after halftime because I'm over here like, here's nothing. Matter of fact, let me go last week. A week before last. Hold up. When they played. Now I'm not saying we are like KC. I'm not saying that when I say this. All right.
Hell no.
I'm not saying that. I'm not dumb. I'm not going. Hold up.
For y'all bottom of the barrel. Y'all next 4 games. Y'all
finna
get
no.
Y'all finna get destroyed.
No. Hear me out. Now, you see what Patrick Mahomes had a horrible game at San Francisco.
Okay.
He had a horrible game.
Okay.
Look at the stats. The stats don't lie. He had a horrible game.
All right.
They ran it. They made sure, like, all right, he have an off game. We got to run this rock. We got to set up for him. They end up winning the game because San Francisco is fucking injured as hell in the front 7. So you mean to tell me? Now I understand Kareem Hunt he wasn't playing last year. He ain't played in like 2 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. He ain't played in 2 years. He ran for 22. He had 22 carries.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, there's something going on. Our coaching staff or our planning or whatever, because they had a bye week. You brought somebody up. Why you not establish a run game at all? Now, because I'm saying you can say, well, Cook and we're trying to save him. Okay, so you want Dak to take the brunt of the offense? Why have any running back on the goddamn thing? You're gonna just run it 19 times. That's my point. Dak is gonna take the most of the blame just because he's a Dallas Cowboys quarterback. You could have that. You could say he's making all this money, this and that, whatever. But Mahomes making a lot of money. He had a horrible game against the same defense. They had where I was like, hey, okay, our quarterback is being suspect right now. Let's run the rock. They ran the rock. They end up winning the game because they control the clock. We decided we're gonna go the exact opposite for whatever reason. Please make this make sense to me.
I mean, answer this question for me. What receiver that Patrick Mahomes has right now? Outside of
last week?
No.
Last week. This is last week.
Okay.
Look. He spread that ball around and still.
I mean, who on there better than CeeDee Lamb?
That is not my point.
I mean, I'm asking you a question. That's all. I get what you're saying.
He had a horrible game.
Yes, but I mean, but look at the numbers. Yes, but bro, a lot of those first downs, he hit right there in stride. He did enough for the first downs. You know what I'm saying? He ran a little bit, kind of. You know, I mean, he had his attempts on rushing too. Patrick Mahomes knows how to dominate the game in so many different ways. Dak Prescott is a statue at this point. He's not even running. Name the last time you seen Dak run.
That's not my point.
That is my point. He can pick up the first downs with his legs. He ain't gonna run.
How you gonna expect a
quarterback?
How you gonna expect your quarterback gonna run when you're not even running with the running backs? It's called, dude. This is, you a Bama fan. You know this. Y'all have running backs left and right. You know this. You gotta establish a running game before you do anything. You have to establish that. Especially,
bro, it ain't nothing. Bro, it ain't nothing from Dalvin Cook I've seen that to make me think that Dalvin Cook is gonna be a monster.
Okay, I'm not.
He came to us. Hold on. He came to Baltimore. We seen him. The Jets had him. They dropped him last year. That guy, he ain't the same guy he used to be. He ain't that guy in Minnesota busting off 80-yard runs.
Could you get 10 carries out of him?
And shit, get what? 9 yards?
Okay. You can get 10 carries. If you get 10
9
carries,
yards for 9 yards.
You get 10 carries for 30, 40 yards. You still controlling the clock. My point is, they not establishing a run. When you not establish a run, how can you expect your quarterback to have any type of success?
I mean, what was the score at that point when you talking about running the ball?
When they needed to be established a run, it was still like 10 to 6 because like we was actually up there at that time. They kept out. They were not established. What's up? Hold on. Let me put this on cutting edge. Where my there you go. Well, cutting edge.
Edge, what's up, boy?
But that's my point. Like, look, you could say that the intercept he had some bad interceptions. I'm not going to separate in. But what I'm saying is they not establishing their offense. They going in there. They literally went in there, ran it just a little bit. Then they passed pretty much. Let me go back. So you think I ain't crazy?
Bro, it don't matter who you telling, dog. You know I ain't going for this BS you talking about, dog. Y'all just garbage.
How's it BS?
Y'all just garbage. It don't matter how you put it, bro. Dak Prescott is garbage. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is, this is what
how many yards that got rushing? How many that? Oh man, he got a he got what is that, a hyphen?
You and I.
Oh man, okay. My fault. That's negative sound. I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I am listening to you, bro. I just think that you just be real delusional, dog. Every time you talk about the Cowboys, it seems like you get so much passion and man, we doing this, man. Man, we gonna do, man, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. Y'all terrible.
We just saw a quarterback have a bad game against them, and they still won.
Y'all candy corn.
They ran the rock 39
y'all
times.
Candy corn.
We ran the rock 19 times.
Y'all candy corn for tomorrow, dog. Y'all the candy corn.
Okay. Dude, if you
y'all
just
the candy corn. I don't want no candy corn.
Okay. All right. Let's see something. I can prove another thing.
It don't matter what you sitting up here talking about, dog. I've been telling you that y'all been trash. I've been telling you trash all year.
But I'm telling. Here's the thing. I'm telling you why we're trash. We're trash because we're not running the rock. We trash because this is what's going on in our organization. They thinking like you. They thinking like a lot of these fans. They saying, well, since we paid y'all, we don't have to game plan for the game.
What you mean thinking like how I'm thinking, man? You got them old ass backs over there, man. You got the damn Golden Girls out there running the damn ball. You got the Golden Girls. You got Zeke by 60.
Whose fault is that?
Man, Zeke by 60. Y'all's.
I'm not debating that. I'm not debating none of this. What this? If you want to hear,
to get them old women out there loving the marriage. Come on, man.
But look,
man.
What I'm saying is, they thought we could make it with these running backs. Why are they deciding not to run with these running backs? That's my point. Look, I need. If you're gonna bring these old things, look, give me 10 carries. Both y'all give me 10 carries. We could balance out the offense. And then this is McCarthy's problem. you gotta scheme right for the running game. He's not scheming right for that. That's another part of it. He's running just to be running. He's not scheming. He's not scheming against the type of defenses we go against. So what happens? He gives up on the run because he don't have to resolve to keep running with whoever. We had another running back on the roster. They ain't even using. That should be a matchup issue. He's totally different than like Deuce Vaughn is actually different than both of them. They're not even using them at all. So what I'm saying, this is a coaching situation. This is my point. This is a coaching situation because like when we saw Dak play good when you had a better scheme. You ran it effectively. And he'll play out play action, just like Purdy did, just like your boy do. Your boy play out play action. That's why he's slinging the ball like he is now. He used to be what? Maybe a 25 attempt guy. Now he's throwing it like a motherfucker now. Excuse my language, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm a little passionate. So my point is, they not establishing a run at all. Then and like this, okay. How you gonna say you like your guys? This is my criticism on Jerry. How you gonna say you gonna like your guy? You like your guys. You want this. You don't want to do this. Want to do this? When, dude, it's obvious an issue. Oh, you blind now? Oh, you see now I'm blind now? Oh, you sleepy Joe now? You not seeing what's going on in the field? He played offensive line. He know the importance of running the rock, especially with a young offensive line. We have like pretty much. We got 2 rookies and third year guy on our offensive line. What's helped you in your passing protection the best? Run the rock, control the line of scrimmage. They choosing not to do none of this. It's almost like they are protesting Dak and CD getting money. So they just say, well, we just gonna keep using them. Screw football. Which is I hate it. And look, it gives you your argument where. Okay, yeah, they want to do that. They should do that. Okay, you can have that argument all day. My point is, this is not football. This is publicity. This is not football. Football, you gotta establish something. You can't even college. If somebody run 19 times a game in college, they're gonna get the doors blown off of their ass. Especially in the SEC, you know that. You know what I'm saying? You at least gotta have like 35 rushing attempts. As a team. I ain't gonna say 35 a dude running 35 times on his own. That's not, I mean, come on, that's not realistic, but you gotta be able to control the line of scrimmage. That's all I'm saying. And the Cowboys are not doing that. They're choosing not to do it. And you sign these dudes, why you sign them? They on the roster, you're not gonna use them? That's my whole point.
You through?
I'm done.
I mean, are you finished or are you done?
I'm finished and done. 12 CX.
All I'm basically saying to you, I see that you done got so passionate over there. I seen a vein just pop straight out your eye. Your eye already leaning. Listen, let me get on in here, Kimbo Slice, for a minute, all right? Let me talk to you, right? Calm down. How many attempts do you say that y'all need in order to be a great football team?
Look,
I'm asking you a question. I'm answering
it. I'm answering it.
Okay.
On average, as a football team, you need at least 28 to 30 rushes a game, pretty much.
Okay, so lean on now. Like I said, you really can't harp too much on Sunday. Sunday was Sunday night. And, so now going forward, I want to see what his team turn around and start handing that rock off 30 times a game. Me and you are going to track those rushes. So after those 30 carries and you still get beat, if you still get whooped, then I don't want to hear your mouth no more about this no more. I need you to just go sit down somewhere.
Honest God truth, with the status of our defense right now, I don't say this. I don't say this many times. Have you heard me come in here? Hey, the Cowboys gonna do this. The Cowboys gonna do that. Cowboys gonna get the playoffs. I'm seeing what's going on. I'm like, and y'all
you did say that at the first of the year though, before the season started. You said that y'all are a playoff team though.
We should have been. Yeah, I legit thought like, okay, see, because this is why I came in play thinking. I'm like, okay, with the schedule we got to at least be 500 by this time. I kind of saw that. Then I saw like the schedule after this, after the Houston game, it kind of easier on there. Like after San Fran game, because San Fran, I kind of knew that was gonna be a hard game, which it actually ended up being easier than I thought it was gonna be. Like to me, this is incompetence coaching. That's why I'm so mad, because I'm like, if you was gonna win against San Fran right now, with their defense in the shape it is, and they had a fourth string running back running that game. So I'm like, what are y'all doing? To me, this is coaching.
And Brandon Ayuk was out, and Jennings was
Everybody
out.
was out. So this is why I'm so passionate. I'm like, okay, now I feel like I'm being insulted as a person that watches the game.
No, you ain't. You just a damn Dallas Cowboy fan. You ain't being insulted.
No. Dude. No, real talk. When I know football, I look, when you grow up with football, you know what it is. If your team were playing like this, you'll be feeling the same way.
I wouldn't. I would give you the real deal Holyfield. To me, you like to hold back on your team. It's always seemed like it's just some type of excuse. Every single time you come up here every time we on live. Listen. Every time I come on live, man, what you talking about, man? Hey, man, we're a good book. I mean, we're a good team, man. We good. We all right. Y'all need to worry about you. Bro, all I'm saying, bro, is that this is a horrible team. I mean, listen to this. I mean, hold on real quick. I got one question. Then I'm gonna let you go ahead and get it, because I already know you're gonna talk for like 10 minutes or 13 minutes with no water. You know, you're a bad mother. You know what? You talk 30 minutes with no water. Now listen, let me drink me some water. Matter of fact, I'll wait. But anyway, let's do it like this here. Who are the top 4 quarterbacks in the NFC? I mean, y'all in the South. No, I mean, y'all in the West, ain't it? East. Okay, my fault. In the NFC East, who are the top 4 quarterbacks right now?
Why you keep bringing quarterbacks up?
No, bro, I'm just asking a question, man. I need to know something myself. I had a question. Can I ask?
Okay.
Damn, I mean, ain't we podcast?
Out our division right now. Out our division, if you would have just right now, historically, it'll be us. It'll be Dak.
This year.
No. You want to say this year? Because like this year, matter of fact, we could put the stats up and prove that. I want to say, hold up.
I said this year, bro.
I heard you.
I'm asking the question. Rank the top. I mean, rank the 4 quarterbacks: Jalen Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott. And who else is inside of the division? Y'all got who's the last quarterback y'all got?
Hold up.
Because what is the Cowboys, Philadelphia?
Jalen Daniels.
Yeah, I already said, huh?
Jaden Daniels and Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, sorry. So
I
don't count him. I don't count him.
You know what?
Daniel Jones, sorry.
Hey, you know what?
If you want to say Daniel Jones is better than Dak, you don't lost your fucking mind.
No, man. I ain't talking about that, man. Chill out.
I better get on your ass if you saying some shit like that.
Chill out, man. Hold on, man. Calm down. Man, why you gotta just be so disrespectful? Can I talk?
Man. Go ahead, man.
All right. I might take Daniel Jones.
Man, you better go on with that. Hey, that boy, Daniel Jones. Now he's the worst quarterback in the division.
Yeah.
He's the worst quarterback.
Yeah, that boy terrible, man. That boy terrible, man. I went bet on that motherfucker that got on my fault. I'm sorry, cuz man.
You cool. We passed 2 minutes. We good now.
Yeah, listen, hey man, I went bet on him, man.
Bet not.
The damn get a weed eater, man. And you know, and then try to line it, man. That boy, that's terrible, man.
So my point is, see,
that boy terrible.
See, this is the crazy thing. Like, Daniel Jones really got no reason to be that sorry. He just sorry. They built squads based for him, and he'll just.
Bro, it seems like everybody. I said, man, and it's just like. Now, one thing I can say about the Giants, dog, and I talk a lot, I talk bad sometimes about these New York teams, but man, they really go out and go get people to try to win. I'm gonna say this about both of the New York teams. They really invest money to go out and try to win. That's one thing I can say about New. Now, do they do it? No, they don't. Bro, Daniel Jones has had. They picked up the best wide receiver. You remember the guy, the Detroit Lions. They thought he was gonna be nice, boy. He was a real live bum. But that wasn't on them though. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Are you talking about Ibram?
No. I mean, what was the wide receiver name? That big 6'5". He came from out the Marvin Marvin Jr. Damn, what's
Nate was been balling. You talking about this?
Hell, man, come on, man, stop that disrespect. No, right. It was the guy they picked up. I want to say it was 2 years ago or a year ago. They went and got that big 6'5" receiver. He was of those old Detroit teams. You remember like when Marvin Jones, who else was over there? It was like 2 more other wide receivers. And this guy here was catching so many passes. I forgot his name. We'll have to look him on up. But anyway.
I thought it was Ibram. That was a tight end. Like he was
No, it was not no tight end. It was a wide receiver. And then they paid him pretty good money to come over there from Detroit. Everybody thought he was gonna be pretty decent. But he came over there and he just really, I want to say he only played a couple guys. I want to say they had cut him later on. But he had him. And then they went out there. You remember Walker too. I mean, ain't this his name, Walker, the one with the tattoos, the one that came from the
Waller.
Yeah, Waller. I'm sorry, y'all.
Came from Vegas. Yeah,
he came from Vegas.
He been
Waller,
beat up like crazy. He been beat up like crazy.
Yeah, bro. He came over there and played.
He was good though. He did good. He got him in the playoffs a year. Was it?
Man, no, man. That was Brian Gabriel that got him. Bro, Brian Gabriel dumped. That's how Daniel Jones got paid. Because Gabriel came in that had that first year and went to the playoffs. You remember they went to the playoffs. Then they won a game in the playoffs.
Yeah, they beat Minnesota.
Yeah, they did. That's what I'm saying. That's how Gabriel got his money. I think he out there after this year. Well, no, I keep the coach and I get rid of that quarterback, but they still paying him $50 million.
Daniel Jones. I wouldn't want to be a quarterback going there. Because
no.
Because here's the thing.
I mean, it's Daniel. They get you weapons.
Man,
he got weapons. Bro, Neighbors is a monster.
Neighbors cold. I'll give you that.
A monster.
No. Here's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the team that's the issue. It's that media. Like, they literally got the worst media. They got the worst media out of them in Philly. Media is horrible. They treat you have one, like people say our media bad. We got bad apples too. Like it's a lot of here's another thing was making me mad about like Dallas situation. Mm-hmm. I now starting to believe that Jerry's buying people to shit on the players to lower cap number because they doing the same thing to Micah, and Mike got his own podcast and he's branding himself, which I support. I support that type of stuff. Like every man is a brand. That's how I look at it. Like
but he talks too much. Yeah, he talks too much.
But here's the thing: when you hear him talk, you know he loved the game. There's no question about it. There's no, I don't know. He's really that focused about the game. He's talking ball. Every podcast, he's giving you 30 minutes. He's talking ball. He's talking X and O's. He's talking about he cares about the shit. So if you got that situation going on, I don't care how much you talk. If you're talking about ball, you care about it like that. I know. Look, okay, I know there ain't gonna be no bullshit on the field with him. Now my problem is with our coaching staff and everything, they're not being innovative with him because he could do more than just rush a passer. That's why I disagree with slightly when you talking about the JJ Watt thing because I'm not TJ Watt because I know TJ Watt. He's gonna be on that end. He's gonna dominate that end. But Michael, if you got innovative coach, you got one of these coaches coming out of college that don't think that did some new stuff. Like if they ran Georgia, they ran like he could do that Georgia stuff. What they do, like how they linebacker could do stunts and stuff with the, you know what I'm saying, like 3-5 type stuff. He could play a hybrid like that. Like if Belichick had him. That boy would be everywhere. He's that type of player. He could play 5 out of 7 spots on the defensive front, right?
I mean, he did get moved around a lot. They moved him around a lot. Dan Quinn moved him a little bit around,
and it worked.
Quinn did. Quinn had, but But like I said, wherever he's at, I'm running at him. I don't care where he at.
Okay,
I'm running at him because I already know he gonna back down. I already know we gonna bully him.
all right.
He get bullied. I mean, this is another question for you too. Do you think y'all need to go ahead and pay that 40? I think he gonna be probably gonna be somewhere like what 30. What Garrett at what 30, 31? What there Miles Garrett at 30 or 30? No, I think 35, right?
Here's the vibe I'm getting. I'm gonna be 100 you.
I trade him.
The vibe I'm getting is that they're gonna try to trade. They're gonna try to trade. This the vibe I'm getting.
I told you this 2 years ago.
Here's the problem I have with that.
Mm-hmm.
If you, because what I'm hearing in the media is being weird, because like, are you really trading him because you want to get more picks, or you trading him because you can't control the narrative against him? That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, they can't control.
I'm trying to rebuild a team. We need more.
But here's the thing. We have draft picks to do that. We have cap space to do that. We're gonna constantly have that cap space. Really, the cap is not an issue. We 29 below right now, and that's gonna go to next year, and plus the salary cap going up. This is an active choice of them not getting veterans and them not doing this stuff. This is active choice. It's not a cap situation. All right, we're not like in New Orleans in cap hell right now. That's why they didn't really have a lot after when people start getting injured and stuff. Like, some teams got cap situations. We have that's one thing we don't have an issue on, really. If you go look at how things, because like right now, let's say DeMarcus Lawrence. This is DeMarcus Lawrence last year. He
off the books. Nobody gonna pay him, but I mean he gonna
go.
But
what I'm saying, after June 1st cut, a lot of that dead money gonna be gone. He already been restructured. He's probably gonna be like, what, 15? They could spend that 15 for the next 3 or 4 years. That's nothing. You know what I mean? What I'm saying, I wouldn't be trading Michael just because I know he could do so much for you. This is the reason why we have draft picks. Draft picks is not an issue. This is a defensive end, running back draft. So we should be able to get them, the two things we really need to buckle on now, because like when Sam Williams got hurt, that kind of, and then now the top 3 in like pass rushers are out right now. That's why we can't get a pass rush. It is what it is. So what I'm saying is, only way I trade Michael if I get something crazy. I'm talking about Herschel Walker deal. I'm talking about.
Nobody ain't stupid enough, because you still got to pay him.
Here's the thing.
I still got to pay him.
If you're a contender, hear me out. If you're a contender, let's say you Detroit,
I say the Bills. After they get from out of Von Miller, they almost from up under that contract. This they last year.
They in salary cap hell too, so I won't say the Bills. I'm trying to think of
shit. How the hell they in hell? Because I mean, who are they?
Miami, like Miami right now. Miami, he go to Miami. That's a top 5 defense, because they already got in, and they can move them around. They got innovative. Minnesota got innovative coordinator that can use them.
Well, he ain't gonna be there probably next year. I think he's gonna be gone.
I don't think so. I think Zimmer will be gone before he will.
No, what I'm saying, not getting fired. I'm saying I think he's gonna get a job.
Who you talking about?
Brian Gabriel. You talking about Minnesota? I mean,
no,
Brian
Flores.
Flores. My fault. Yeah, Brian Flores is gonna get a job.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of what place he.
I'm telling you, I think the Bills, because Von Miller contract is up. I see Von over with. I think the Bills are willing to levy over those 2 first-round picks. They got Amari Cooper, I want to say, for 2 more years.
They got him for a 3rd round, though.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I trade over 2 firsts. I give y'all 2 firsts. Right now, Michael going for 2 firsts, because a lot of people.
Yeah, he going 2 firsts.
He's going 2 firsts automatic. But like I told a lot of people a while back, he would have went for 3 firsts 2 years ago. His value is dropping.
You're not trading Michael 2 years ago. Yes, it's not going to happen.
But this is my point, though. I have been telling people, I swear to you, T, You know me. I've been campaigning. I've been parading this. I said trade him away for 3 firsts a while back. I said this will be the best thing for y'all. You know that the cap. I mean, you know that you got to pay certain people. You got CD. He's an offensive player. You got Dak. Now Dak. I wouldn't have paid Dak a damn thing. I would have made Dak run that contract out, and then we would have went on and hey, listen, we already saw it this year. Let's see, can we get into the Shadur sweepstakes? So,
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, see,
here's my thing, right?
Mhm.
I don't know if Shadur is better than Dak when he was a rookie. Dak only reason he went down was because he had that DUI.
bro,
That
bro,
dude,
bro,
you know I'm right on this.
that damn running game was ridiculous. Dak didn't have to do nothing.
But
Dak
but
didn't have to do nothing, bro.
But
Zeke
what I'm
was.
saying is,
Y'all had 5 I'm Hall of Famers on that line, dog. Stop that, please.
they built that actually goes to my point of why we losing that now. They actually sit down and build. They actually did. Be it as it may, I'll give you that. We basically rebuilt the offensive line today. The offensive line is rebuilt. The difference between that during that time and now, there was an ongoing effort of like we need to run the rock. Like when we lost DeMarcus Lawrence, DeMarco Murray, right? They had McFadden, the offense still was running the rock. Then, like, of course, Romo get hurt, right? I want to say that 15-year, Romo get hurt. We had a top 4. That's why they was like, okay, we need to we gonna rebuild it. That team was rebuilt for Romo. That's why they went and got Zeke because you already had your quarterback in Romo. Then that's when we got Dak in later round, and that ended up being a blessing because he came in, ran the system right, and that's what I'm saying. You could go back to that. You could literally run the West Coast and you already put 2 first rounders in the line. You probably need to get a right tackle next draft. That's probably going to be the next thing happen. You know what I mean? We got our center. The center, BB's actually playing pretty well. Our issue is on the right side because Zach is getting old. He's long in the tooth.
Oh yeah, Zach is finished. I think
he's long in the tooth.
Yeah,
and look, that's what I'm saying. Like we really don't. What's up? I mean, see, like I'm saying, when a lot of like everybody, the eyeball test, they're gonna put it on Dak. That's the eyeball test because he got the ball in his hand the most times. Why I'm saying this is all I'm saying. Though I don't mind paying Dak. I don't mind paying CD. What I do mind is if you gonna sit up and say, "Oh, I paid you," you have to build around them. You have to do that.
Man, the man already had a team though, bro. He had Amari Cooper and CD Lamb at one time.
Okay.
And he had Zeke all at one time, and the offensive line was still intact. He had a shot.
And
2 years. He had 2 years of that.
But what I'm saying is, dude,
he had 2 years.
If you go look at the failure,
he had 2 years.
No. I hear that. You keep replaying that. I hear that.
So stop that.
If you go and look at those games, right? If I'd known you 2 years ago, you would be hearing the same thing. Because if you go back 2 years ago, we had all that. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. We had all that. We should have been. We had. I believe we had we had home game the whole 9, right?
3 years straight.
What was the issue? That first year when you played San Francisco, right? We had a left guard that's supposed to be playing right tackle 90% of his time in college, high school, and everything. You put him in left guard, and he's not strong enough to play left guard. This is my point. It's always something. It's not football shit. It's not, okay, I need to get another left guard because this dude not holding his end of bargain. It was a contract year, and he still wasn't holding his end of bargain. Connor Williams, he's a UT dude. I know what he was. He was a right tackle all along. He didn't have no business playing left guard. No business. They choose, he measure out. I think he'll play left guard. They put him left guard. He can't play left guard. So your measurements was fucked up. That's my point. Y'all, they keep on. It's almost like they keep trying to find ways to sabotage the team. That's the last thing. If they had a left guard, that's the Super Bowl team. Because every time they try to establish a run, he holding because he's out of position. You know teams that who else does that? Put a right tackle and left guard. Tell me that.
See, I mean, I just let you go. Hold on, bro. I just let you go ahead and go on this little rant, dog. It just seemed like if it ain't one thing, it's another.
And that's my point.
I can't argue. I mean, I can't sit up here and argue with you about the situation. No matter whatever y'all go through, no matter whatever y'all do, you got some type of excuses, some type of backdoor. Oh, Dak makes $60 million. Does Dak make more?
How is this excuse?
Last time I checked,
my argument.
Hold on.
I think you misinterpreting what I'm going with.
Bro,
my argument isn't Dak. My argument is mismanagement. It's mismanagement. See, here's the thing. Your team is managed right. You got exactly what you needed. You went and trade for a receiver because y'all was a little low on the receivers. You are managed right. That's why Lamar could do what he needs to do to be an MVP and do all this stuff. Because y'all are managed right. Y'all manage your defense right. Y'all know who y'all are. San Francisco know who they are. Pittsburgh know who they are. Green Bay know who they are. I mean, they know exactly what they want. They know what type of quarterback they got. They got a culture. They play that culture, and then they go and produce. Our issue is our front office. All the way around. It's either y'all draft good, don't want to fuck with no free agents, or y'all. It's always something. And then what get on my nerves? We got motherfuckers like ESPN hyping us up, hyping people up, thinking we gonna be something. And then real fans say, "Hey, we're lacking in this. We're lacking in that. We're lacking in this. This doesn't make sense. Why are they doing this?" And the thing is, it doesn't even matter because people gonna fill up. People that hate the Cowboys gonna fill up the goddamn stadium. He getting money anyway. Go. We can't even boycott him. So what I'm saying, I'm frustrated all across the board because like now I feel like I'm being insulted. Like y'all just purposely not producing a team now. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit too passionate about this. It frustrates me. And we could blame Dak all day, but the front office, we get rid of Dak tomorrow. We just say, "Hey, Dak, here your walking papers." I ain't confident they're gonna build a team. They gonna play around, play with the media, market this, market that, do this, instead of building a team to compete. That's all I need them to do. I don't care if Saudi Arabia own the damn team. I just need somebody to build a team that can compete and we could be competitive. That's all I want. So, mate, I'm sorry, man. So you want to talk about your game? You never heard me this passionate about something. Huh?
Hold on. It ain't about being passionate. It's about getting the opportunity to give your partner the speaking room. Whenever you speaking, I didn't interrupt you. I allowed you to speak, and then you asked me. You did the same thing with Texas. You allowed you say what you think about it, and then I start talking, and then you cut me off, and then you run for 5-10 minutes. Come on,
my bad.
Come on. I mean, your team ain't the only team that had lost. Your team ain't the only team that you're passionate about. I just think that you're not, concerned about nobody else, in this dynamic. I mean, we lost the game. I get it. But, I threw some stuff out there at you. You kind of ran with it a little bit. I bet, bro. But, come on now. You got to.
I want
some type of understanding of shit. If we're gonna work together. I come on, let me spill. I have insight. I have stuff. I speak sports.
You do.
Yeah, but come on, bro. You. I mean, passion ain't the problem here. You can be passionate about a lot of things. But anyway, man, to go ahead and wrap this on up, man, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Baltimore Raven game. So basically we went out there, man. We didn't play a great game, man. Listen, Rashad Bateman dropped. Oh my God, he dropped one of. That's the reason why we went out and got the receiver that we need to go ahead and get, and also he was over there riding anyway. This guy's never had a quarterback before. We'll see how he play. Give him a couple of weeks. But you got to give it up, man, to Jameis Winston, man, coming out there filling in, and he got the worst speeches in the United States of America, man. But he went in there, bro, and he did his thing. Eddie Jackson is like shit. Eddie Jackson I don't know if he got Alzheimer's, but Eddie Jackson look bad. Eddie Jackson is looking somewhat, but he ain't looking for the bro. He's getting burnt every play. I've never seen. I thought in Eddie from Bama, came from University of Alabama, roll tide all day. He is. Damn. We need to go ahead and fix that back end, but I just think that, man, listen, Rashad Bateman can't drop no pass like that. We just got to keep on moving, man. Listen, we got next week. We got to pick it on up. That's a divisional game. I hate losing those divisional games. Lamar played pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, you can't put the ball on somebody better than what he did. So went out there, got our ASS whooped to that degree, because I thought it was going to be a cakewalk. Jameis Winston is known for throwing 5 or 6 picks. Jameis going to throw the ball. Jameis is going to get a wide receiver opportunity to catch it, and he going to get a DB. So, man, we went in there, man. Cedric Tillman, I mean, like, the throws, man. I mean, I want to say he targeted him, like, by 13 times, 14? I don't think they're showing the target. I think he targeted him, like, 13, 14 times. And they'll be a pretty decent quarterback, man, since who had got hurt, So, Nick Chubb back, he kind of get him some type of balance or whatnot. Jared Judy's a bum. I don't care. I know we lost, but Jared Judy's a bum. He's terrible. He's from Bama. He's terrible. So I think we just got to pick on up where we left off at, man. We're gonna get better, man. At the end of the day, we're gonna get better. We're gonna learn from this game, and we ain't gonna look back. 5-3 don't really look too bad. Still got Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? Still got Cincinnati again. We snuck that game, for God's sake.
Yeah.
So, and this one here, it was in our grasp. So that's a great thing. I like those type of games to lose like that, knowing that we're going to come back a little stronger. And we was hot. We was on like a 3-game winning streak. So, and also it started here in Dallas. So, that's a great thing for us. So you go ahead and take on over, brother.
Kyle Hamilton, that interception, that probably would have won y'all the game. That would have set the tone. That was a bad drop. That was a horrible drop. He should have had that one. I think the Browns are playing for their job. A lot of them cats are playing for their job and getting Deshaun. I mean, you got to remember Jameis, after he got LASIK, because he had bad eyesight. People didn't know that he had horrible eyesight. That's crazy. He won a Heisman with that type of bad eyesight. That's a little wild if you think about it, but he's a better quarterback now. He actually was doing good in New Orleans. You know what I mean? He's better. So that should have been y'all's. That really should have been y'all. And look, they made, like I said, they made an active choice not to really run and say Derrick Henry, which that makes sense because like they figure they're gonna have this game. You don't want to get Derrick Henry hurt before you get to Pittsburgh, because that's the game you need Derrick Henry on, is on the Pittsburgh game. So I get that. Like, this is a team you could pass on. You could do all the stuff you want to do on, because they defense is like destroyed right now. They've been destroyed since preseason. So that this might bite you on the ass if anything bad happened. This is a game y'all should have went on and got. Be real with you. So I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely not good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll be all right, man. Like I said, it's one game, man. You got to have a professional. The thing about me, you got to have a professional mindset. You got to know that these games ain't, It's the NFL. It's any given Sunday. You know, sometimes it's
Mhm.
any given Monday if it's Monday night, any given Thursday for God's sakes. You know, so just this past what the opening of the season, any given Friday. You know, with them going to Brazil. So man, like I said, man, I don't look at it in no type of way. Like I just think that we have to come out better prepared. We can't come out there sleeping. I just think that we came out there like, man, this is the bad. I mean, this is the Browns. They're terrible. 2-6. They only won one game leading up to that point. Like you said, the defense has been demoralized. I mean, they have been torn apart, but they came to play for us.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be like that. And I get what you're saying with Hamilton, but you see, my thing with Hamilton is that he's not a receiver. Rashad Bateman dropped the ball. Now I get it, knocking it down, doing whatever. He dropped the ball. I seen that, my head kind of hurt a little bit, but hey, listen, man, you got to go from that, man. You just got to build off of it, man. You got to be a professional. You got to understand, man, that mistakes are going to be made. That game came down to us, not making the plays. So we didn't make the plays. I look forward to us next week, man. We just got to keep going. That's all. Now we got a new weapon. We got Johnson coming in, so hopefully he can help a little bit. Likely, and Mark Andrews can eat underneath, and Zay Flowers can kind of still doing what he's doing. I'm interested to see how we're gonna use Johnson and utilize him in the next couple of weeks. So, like I said, man, the Ravens, man, we're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna
Yeah,
be good, man.
y'all gonna be all
We're a
right.
playoff team. We're a definite playoff team in the AFC.
I
We're
think
gonna be there.
I think y'all still a chance to win the division. I'll go look at their schedule real quick. I think.
I don't really. To be honest with you, I don't want to win the division. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want no first round bye. I don't want to win the division. People gonna say I'm crazy, but every time we win it, what happens? Lamar exit the first round.
So,
and last year we did beat the Texans, but the Texans was a young team. They overachieved
now. They different animal now.
Yeah, well, no, they terrible now. They finna go down.
I don't know.
Stephon Diggs is out for the season.
Oh, that came down?
Oh yeah, he gone. ACL, he gone.
Okay, I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he gone.
So, all right, that changes. Okay,
he gone for the season, bro. He gone. Tank Dale still dealing with some type of nick, and then you still got Nico Collins is out on those 4 or 5 weeks with that hamstring.
Yeah, they put him on IR.
Yeah, so think about it. And then you got is Joe Mixon. So let me load the box.
What they can do is let's see what they do in trade deadline, because it's still some trades to be made. So
but everybody know you need a receiver.
And
if I know you need something, what I'm gonna do? I'm finna up the price.
I know. So
and also who's available out there for sale outside of Cooper Kupp? But nobody want to eat that money.
Cooper Kupp money is wild. That's
wow. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like shit, the Rams. Cooper.
I wonder if Seattle will bite on trading DK.
No, hell no.
I've been hearing rumors about DK. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it.
You still gotta eat, but you still. I want to say you still gotta eat that money too.
That might be worth it. He could play this year.
True. I mean, if they pay now, if they come to a decision, we pay the rest of the country. It's kind of like with the I don't know what the hell the Bills had did, man. The Bills only took $17,000 off their Amari Cooper deal.
17 million, you mean?
No, I think like 17,000.
Oh, you know what that is?
I think it was something like that. When it said, look that on the. I think it was
when we traded Amari, they took a lot of the money off. We took a lot of money off, so they end up pretty much having for like a real low number. So when they trade him, they just take that number, that low number. I believe they just take that low number, but they get that third round pick from from Bills. That's probably what the deal was. Because Bills gave up a third round pick, so the Browns won that trade. Because they ain't going nowhere. You get third round pick, and everything. So
yeah, had to pay $17 million though. The Jets paid $17 million for the Adams. They paid. They paid the rest of that $17 million. I think off that 32.
Yeah, I mean, I think that got to be spread. Hold on, 17 million this year, or
Yeah.
the rest of the contract.
I mean, they paid the 17 on there. Yeah, they got yeah, and
Yeah,
then I
they
want to
got
say the Bills
fees.
paid seven. I want to say they paid 17,000. I don't know. I have to look on up it again. You know, I know I had seen it, but I know they paid way less, dog. Way less. I don't think
Yeah,
they paid a meal. So the Bills had worked out their contract, but like you said
the Bills
before,
got the wrong way with that division too. That's the crazy thing.
shit, ain't nobody in there that can fight. Shit, the Jets. If the Jets don't win tomorrow, um, shit. I mean, you need to start making some trades. Because I want to
Like,
see Son Reddick coming back too, but I don't know what
like,
shape he in. He
like
been
right
on
now,
the
I'll take if Dallas did any trade, I'll take that Hassan Reddy. Come on down here and you know.
no, he want a new deal. I mean, he want a new deal too. He want a new deal. Nobody ain't finna touch him after what he just did. Nobody don't want to touch him.
Hold on? What do you do? Did he do something else? Tell
No,
me
you
what.
know that situation that was lingering. I want to say they said they had paid him. I think he back playing with the Jets. I want to say he played last week. Or he might play this week. But you remember when they traded for him, they agreed to a new deal, and then the Jets got him and said, "Man, you're gonna play out that deal." And then that's why he been
Oh,
holding out. Yeah, they
yep.
traded for him
They got
knowing that he
Hassan Reddy.
wanted a new
They got
deal.
Hassan Reddy from Philly, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then peep this out. The dude Huff that they got that was supposed to be the pass rush specialist that came from the Jets.
yeah.
Man, guess how many sacks he got?
Probably none.
No.
Hey,
They got cheated. They got cheated with that one, dog. And that shit gotta hurt.
like I said, hey, that's I check a fourth rounder. Fourth round. I check the fourth or fifth rounder for Hassan Reddy right now to
Yeah,
help
but
out
like
the
I said, you
pass
still
rush.
gotta pay him though. You still gotta pay him. Y'all ain't finna spend no money. So
They ain't bad. Yeah, they ain't spending nothing. Like right
yeah.
now, I honestly gotta think they don't. They do. Oh, hold on. My bad. She wanted to talk about want to talk about your nemesis,
Oh man.
Pittsburgh.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. Listen, I done gave an hour and 20 minutes, man. I gotta head on out, man. I gotta get situated, man. So it's been a good show, man. Listen, hopefully the next time we get an opportunity, man, to talk about that. But all I had is an hour and 20 minutes, guys. Listen, tonight just, ain't nighting as far as like with the time I had told T I was gonna come in here and give an hour, but I ended up doing an hour and 20. So we'll
It's my
probably get an
fault, man.
opportunity to hit it. I mean, probably get an opportunity to go and hit it Friday, man. People get a chance to come on the panel, man. Listen, I apologize to y'all tonight, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna come hard probably Friday night. So we can go ahead and keep it going or whatnot. But we most definitely will talk about, that you can come on in and we can, go ahead and have the time of my life on this show, man. But listen, I'm logging on out, man. I gotta go and handle some business, man. Good seeing y'all tonight, man. Thank everybody for coming up. Phoenix, I forgive you, Phoenix. So I forgive you for all the bad things you done to me. So shout out to everybody, cutting edge, man. What's going on with you, boy? All right, man. Y'all go ahead and be safe, man. I get on up with you. Good night.
All right, take care, home. Yeah, yeah, Dion. We didn't really talk about the Jets situation, but Jets in Pittsburgh and stuff. Now he got to get up early in the morning, man. I probably stay up here for probably 10 more minutes or whatever. I gotta make a move myself. But yeah, for Dion, for you, I'll talk about him. Look, I they play good. Russell Wilson actually played pretty good. I mean, they got good offense together. He's distributing the ball pretty well. The Jets right now, they're just in a bad spot, man. No head coach. They doing whatever. They just playing whatever. I mean, they not really going anywhere. So this is a good win. I'm curious though. Let me see when they play Baltimore. In 2 weeks. That might be the that might be one of the game of the year candidates. Because like my theory, about Pittsburgh, if they hit on the deep passes, they're gonna give Baltimore some issues. So that's gonna be one that I predict they're gonna split with Baltimore, right? Personally, but that's about it. Like they look good. They look good with Russell. I mean, Fields shit. I don't know. He might not be cutting out for as a starter quarterback in the NFL, man. I hate to say it because I actually did believe in Fields. I like his I like his story, man. He was no it's cool. Like it's cool. Um, we were just really like we were just catching up because like we didn't really me and him really didn't talk about the college football stuff. We talked about that first, and then I got kind of I'm a passionate football fan, man. Especially when it comes to my teams, I kind of overtalk a little bit. I take that L on that, but like it does irritate me that everybody want to go hard on Dak when there's way bigger issues going on with my team. Yeah, I'm just try to like we got to distinguish what's Dak's fault and what's really what's really going on with the team. That's all I really want to do. You know, I get passionate. My teams I get real passionate about, and I try not to be any disrespectful or anything like that. It's just I mean I know I know when my team the front office of my team is playing with us, and to be the devil's advocate, I do think next year, if there's any draft to get a whole bunch of running backs and getting like people on your defense, it's gonna be next year anyway. So I see what they're trying to do, but like I said, like I tell everybody this: if I come next week after I believe trade deadline is over Monday. If I find out that Jerry Jones traded Michael Parsons, I'm probably not gonna talk about the Dallas Cowboys the rest of this year, unless it's talking about draft. Because to me, that's telling me that y'all gave up a season. Y'all don't care about the season. Y'all building to the future. So why should I give them any time of day on that? That's how I look at it. Maybe that's a bad fan, but it is what it is. That's how I look at it right now. Because I'm seeing what they're doing as strategy wise is not making sense to me. That's why I was so passionate. That's why I'm not gonna just put it on Dak because I seen how he performed when you build a team around him the proper way. I mean, and let's be honest. Mahomes is struggling because he don't have weapons. They just happen to have the best defense in the league right now. You know, so when you have the best defense in the league, you could get away with making a makeshift offense that could be be playoff ready in the end of the year. Dallas is not right now. We got a whole bunch of injuries on defense, but even before that, defense wasn't playing at a high level anyway. They wasn't stopping the run. You didn't address any weaknesses on the defense other than the draft, and it just is you putting too much on your look, man. I had an argument. Look, tell you the truth. It the overrated underrated argument is kind of hard for me because I look at how they play and how a player plays in scheme that's built for them. I see Mahomes. He that offense is ready made for him. You know, it does everything that builds on his strengths. even when they injured, he could still produce something. He could still do something. And then he got the skills to like what's up, Russell? So he has the skills to perform with that, whatever they need him to do. And right now he ain't even playing good, and still they still doing something productive. So my point is overall, my point is this: your quarterback is only going to be as good as the team around him. Somebody got to catch the ball. You got to set up the pass with the run game. This is not like the NBA where you pretty much could score 85% of the points for your team, and it could still be a productive day. Like quarterbacks who throw more, it's statistically known that quarterbacks throw that at least just drop back and look like he's gonna throw 40 plus, because like in the NFL they don't count sacks as attempts. So if you've been sacked 3 or 4 times, those not counted as a they're not counted as like attempts. So if it they had Dallas throw it 38 times, but he was sacked twice or 3 times, something like that. So he actually dropped back for 41 times. Now, if you got a good running game, you got good players around them. Most quarterbacks, to be official, you're not going past 36 times a game. That's my and that goes to my point, right? You could pay these players all this money, but if you don't build the team around them, you don't have a scheme that suits with his strengths and stuff, he's gonna look suspect. He's gonna look horrible because he's doing something that's unnatural to him. No different than, okay, you're gonna have somebody been playing the right side of the offensive line for their whole career, from high school, from middle school on up. But you decide you want him to be a left guard. He might have issues in that position because that's alien to him. That's gonna be hard for him. That's my point. Like, dads have a problem doing backward ass shit. Point blank, that is what it is. And it tends to always come up and bite us in the ass in the most worst times. Like this year is the worst time for us not to have a run game and defensive line that can stop the run. So it is what it is. That's gonna get the blame just because he's the quarterback. And I hate it because I do think he's a good quarterback. I'm not just over here defending everything he does. He made some bad decisions on some interceptions, but it's hard for me to put everything on him when I know the organization's not doing what they need to do. So that's my stance on that. And I mean, and I'm not the only one. I'm not the only fan that is saying that. You go on X right now to Dallas Cowboy Twitter, and a lot of people, especially people that grew up here, is saying similar things I'm saying. You know, it just pisses me off, man, because like I know you're not putting them in the best way to win, and part of me is saying that they want him to take the brunt and be the worst thing out there, because in a way they want to win it their way, and they want the control of the win, if that makes sense. So that's why you see a lot of issues with like Micah running his own podcast and speaking for himself in an articulate way to a point, and they have issues with that. And I mean, I saw this stuff going on with like Dez and Amari and all these other, with all these other players that wanted to get paid and want to get this, and they spoke up for themselves, they challenge things. There's something going on in organization that doesn't like that. It's sad, man. I mean, there's a lot of crow eating going on down here in the Cowboy fandom. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I don't want to take up no more of y'all time. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming up here, man. Like, y'all the reason why I decided I wanted to do something with my with the sports talk stuff. Me and homie Zeus, like, we got good chemistry, and I know I kind of went too passionate. I mean, you know, I mean, Des Bryant. I don't know if Des White, but anyway, but like I said, like, I appreciate y'all being here and everything, showing love and everything. I might do a watch. Oh, I can't do it. It's tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Yeah, to speak on that, man. Like, Des kind of messed himself up with the Twitter stuff. Like, some of the stuff he was saying on Twitter, he kind of messed himself up, man. Because then you made it look like you can't make yourself look like the cancer in that situation. Even though he probably was right somewhat in some of the things that was the issue. But I don't. That's the tricky one. And plus he was getting over the hill a little bit. I personally think we should have probably gave him one more year if he didn't do what he did, because that team was that team only was the kind of messed up when they suspended Zeke, which was BS. We don't have to get there. However, I understand after what happened with the outbursts on Twitter and the whole nine, all that stuff, he was calling other players out and everything. Yeah, Jerry had to do something with that. It is what it is. What's so crazy? He's still like a damn ambassador for the team. He hosts parties at the stadium and everything. So it's a love-hate situation down there. So with that being said, though, I gotta get going. I gotta get ready for work in the morning. Actually, the gym and work in the morning. And I really appreciate y'all being here. Like, share, subscribe, man. Hey, I probably gonna clip up because I was a little passionate today, man. I've been passionate. I've been upset this whole week because I hate bad football. But thanks for showing love. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.